Cool, 1193. Um, Thank you everyone for following us last time. I was explaining about the four world, and then within the four world, which got each and every element we have is inside there. So I'm not gonna repeat about that. Um, you can follow me on Cool 1193, Introduction to the Gnostic Church of the Black Sun. So today I'm coming for a little bit briefly about the Gregorian calendar. What is the Gregorian calendar? The Gregorian calendar is a calendar which we are using today. And in 338 BC, we see the king of Roman go to invade the ancient kemith, which is we call today Egypt. So what we do, what's happening is, once they arrive in Rome, in Egypt, sorry, they've been amazed to find those people, the Kemet people. We've been very, very developed, and it was the full knowledge inside. And there was the writer, there was the philosopher, there was the medicine, whatever, anything you can imagine in our world today. So what is I'm going to reveal you today is some other people know that, and another one they don't know. So those who don't know, please listen. The Gregorian calendar is divided in 12 months. But the correct calendar is dividing in 10 months, not 12. Why? I'm going to explain myself. We have 9 days. The old calendar, the correct calendar is dividing in 9 days of the week. Today they put it in 7. Why 7? Why 12 months instead of 10 months? So because of the Julius Caesar, he changed everything. He put the name of his god and goddess in the calendar, and he put his name and the name of the wife inside of the calendar. So how it goes. So the doorway, the beginning of the month, which called the doorway of the Egyptian, was Tepa. And Tepa was the doorway of the ancient Egyptians. So when those people came to conquer the ancient Egypt, they took everything, including our calendar. And the calendar of the Egyptian was written by the Lord Tahuti. Many people are worshipping Tahuti. Tahuti was the god of the wisdom. And then they changed Ptah in the place of their god, which is Janus. Janus was the god of the Roman, which from the Janus become January. And the wife who they met of Janus was Fevar. A Fevar today in the calendar become February. So you see, from January to February. So Janus become January, and Fevar become February. So I'm carrying on. So you see how everything is made. And then they took the god of the war, Mars, the god of the war of Roman. Before the Roman go to the war, they will invoke the god of the war, which is the Mars. And then today, in place of the May, the god of the war, it become March. Again, and then they keep going like that. And their god of the vegetation was the May, and the May, his mate was a Jew, which is a Jew, not the Jew people, Jew, which is G-U-I, called Jew, and then today become June. And then we carry on. And then why they've been doing that? So they've been changing names and they put, so you see how they've been going around. So because if something is not original, you're going to short up something. And then they short up with names to carry on. So what did they do is, the time they short up the name, they start putting numbers That's why you will see September. The word September comes from the root of Latin called sept. Sept is 7. And the 7, even in French, if you want to say 7, you will say sept, which is September, and they'll put September. And then you will see the root or word of octo. Octo means 8. And then, which is our 9 months, which and then it become 8. Octo is 8. And then this which is DEC, which is 10. And even in French, if you want to pronounce it, you will say this. And it is a root word. If you trace it in Latin, it is this, it is number 10, which is the 12 months of now. So you see, everything was changed from God to goddess, from God to goddess of the Roman empires of growing. So I'm going to carry on. You're going to say, oh, what about the July and the August? Julius, it become July. His own name, it become July. And his wife, because it was Augustus. Augustus, his name become August. So you see, this is how you are using the incorrect calendar and use the power. You pull up the name of the god and goddess of the Gregorian calendars, and you are using and then using the number. So within the ancient order of Bantu, Lodge Ku 1193, we have a proper calendar which you're going to find 9 days a week, 36 days for a full month, not only 30 days. And then you're going to know each and every day it was specified for our God, the God of the first day. Who's that? The God of second day up to 9 days. And you can call that God to assist you to your daily life problem. Code 1193. If you want more, join the Gnostic Church of the Black Sun, the Ancient Order of Bantu, Lodge Code 1193.